Yesterday, a child came out to wonder.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan Victoria. My name is Megan. I'm a pro hair makeup artist, and today we're creating this look. You may be like, okay Megan, what is this look? Well, I was scrolling through Instagram this morning and I came across this look by Patrick Ta on the lovely model Elsa, and I was just like, need to try that. There's just sometimes where a makeup look just like hits you in the feels and you're like, yep, I'm inspired, I gotta go put makeup on my face. So we created this kind of inspired recreation look. I honestly love how it comes out. You guys know I'm definitely like a pink girl, but I'm a rose gold kind of gal, not this like cool tone pink, but I'm actually kind of loving it. I think it's so pretty, and it's just something fun and different. So we created this look by using a bunch of new techniques and different products. Because it's not my usual makeup routine, I kind of had to, you know, think outside the box of like, you know, what I always do. So that was like a little bit of a fun challenge. But I love how this look came together, and honestly, it's actually like a very quick and simple and easy makeup look. So if you'd like to see how I get this look, then please just keep on watching. And yes, I did throw in a little S-wave so I could like match the photo because I am that extra. All right, let's get started. Okay, so to get started, I'm very pale right now and I really want to tan, but when I saw this look I was like, you know what, this actually works in my favor. So I'm going to actually brighten up my skin even further. So I'm using the number 2 Tilbury Flawless Filter. I'm also going to use some of the Nano Blur color corrector in this purple shade, so it's basically going to brighten the skin. So if you are trying to get that more kind of pale, let's not say pale, let's just say like luminous base, then this works really well because it actually like cuts out any like kind of goldeny tones. What I find is really great, like when I work on clients, is if they have like yellow around the mouth, this is a really great product for brightening that up. So we're just getting a nice glowy base, but you can see we're very like luminous and like bright. We're very bright. This goes against, you know, my religion right now, but we're gonna make this work. So, okay, so the shade I usually use in this foundation is Y225. I'm gonna be mixing in a little bit of Y218. Now, the reason being, besides that we're trying to go for like a really light complexion, is when we put like pink and like purple on camera, it like makes everything look super yellow. So I really have to be really careful. Anytime in the past I've done like a look that has, you know, a like deeper, brighter red or berry kind of lip, my face always looks more yellow, and I'm trying to tell people like it's not my foundation, it's the camera. So for that reason, I'm gonna go a little bit lighter even on the foundation, and that could even be the same though, like in real life, if you just want to get that lighter kind of more like fairer complexion. I can't say fairer without going like, oh, like I'm so about a tan, like, oh, you know, for me at least. But, you know, I want like off-white, not like Snow White, like basically. Said it before, I'll say it again, totally obsessed with this foundation. It just makes your skin look like amazing, so amazing. Okay, amazing. So as always, we're just gonna grab a little bit of our Benefit color corrector. Just gonna pop that underneath the eyes and right in the inner corner and along the outer corner as well. Honestly, it's so dependent on where you have your darkness. Like I have a random line of darkness that like exits from both corners of my eyes, so I always try and brighten that up. But if you don't have it, don't put like extra product. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little concealer. I have these little friends over here. My skin's just not been like behaving lately, which is so strange. So I'm just gonna grab it a little bit where I want a little bit more coverage, and then right underneath the eyes like so. Again, I'm not trying to do anything too glam, so I'm not gonna like bring it out or anything. I'm literally just going to cover what I need to cover. And then because I want a little extra brightness, I'm gonna grab a swipe of my Naked Concealer from Urban Decay and just also work that underneath the eyes. And then we'll take our sponge and blend kind of everything else out, but I'm gonna leave the concealer under the eyes just for a second, just so it can kind of set a little bit. And then it like gives it even more coverage. Just lightly tap these guys out. This actually hurts, ow. And right between the brows, I always like to get. Then I just take kind of whatever's left over and just go around the center of the face. And then we can focus on the under eye area. So I'll even just tap even more gently. You cannot lick yourself while I do a video, my darling. I'm so sorry, but that cannot happen. Okay, so we're definitely looking nice and light and bright. So before I go in with any powders, I'm gonna continue with some cream products. So, oh my God, too much moisturizer on my hands. I can't open this. There we go. Oh my God, I grabbed the wrong color. One moment. Okay, so now I have the right shade. Okay, so this is the Salinas cream blush stick thing from Charlotte Tilbury. Any kind of cream blush will do, but this one is so beautiful. So I'm gonna apply this right to the cheeks. And the kind of key to this is you want like a bright, kind of more cool tone pink, and that's really just gonna give us that really pretty springtime flush. You'll blend it out with your fingers or a brush. I do like using a sponge because it has a little bit of excess product left over, so it kind of just really like brings it into the foundation. It makes like everything just one layer. It looks so pretty. Oh my god, yes. I do love these like cheap sticks. They are really beautiful, like cannot lie. They're expensive, but they are very, very stunning. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of powder to set the face now. So I love mixing my Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. And then I just take this little combo. I can just press that underneath the eyes and just around the center of the face and anywhere I just need like a little bit of coverage and a little bit of shine control. But very, very, very light on the powder. We want that really glowy spring look. Okay, so I could leave the blush alone, but I do want a bit of a stronger pop. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this Wonderlust blush from Buxom. This is in the shade Havana. It is like a cool tone pink. I would usually run and hide from this shade, but we're gonna use it. So I'm just gonna lightly sweep this on top. These are bloody pigmented, so you need a very little, and then just blend them out. And I'm bringing my blush kind of into the temple and just kind of creating that C shape. It's gonna give you almost like a subtle contour without putting, you know, brown on your face, because I'm really trying to avoid like putting too much bronzer or anything on, because I want this very blushy and flushy. All right, that looks very glowy and pretty. So what I'm also gonna do is grab a little bit of the Barbie Pure Highlighter. Just grab the top section, so that like very cool tone pink. I think Maybelline also makes like a shade kind of like this, so any kind of pinky highlight. And I'm just gonna fan it on top. So I'm using it like a highlighter, but I'm also using it almost like a blush topper, so I can kind of just lightly fan it everywhere. So we get that really beautiful glowy cheek. And then I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that Laura Mercier powder that I just love. I'm just gonna take that and run this as the rest of my highlight down the center of the face and the nose, just so it's a really soft and glowy highlight as opposed to anything too shimmery and blinding. I think it's a good time for a little setting spray, so just always refreshes the makeup and keeps me cool under the hot lights. And then we will just blend everything together so it's all one layer. Okay, so because this look is all about the lip, I'm gonna put on the lip now so I can kind of balance the proportions to my eyes and like the intensity. So I'm gonna start off with the Makeup Forever lip liner. This one is in Go Ahead Pink, and we'll just line our lips with this. Okay, and once our lips are lined, the star of the show is the Pixi liquid lipstick in Pleasing Pink. Really, really bright. I'm gonna make sure I have no lip balm left on my lips. And we'll apply this guy. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my god, this is so pink. Okay, we can do this. See how magically it doesn't look so intense on the cheeks anymore? It actually looks like the right balance, which is exactly why we want to do the lip, to see like how we can kind of balance out the intensity with other parts of the face. Okay, so once that's dried, I'm also going to go in with this Nars Tinted Lip Balm in Turbo. So it's like a bright red, and the reason I'm going to use this is slightly tinted, so it's going to give us a little bit more power. It's also going to give us a little bit more moisture because like I don't like wearing a liquid lipstick on its own. But I'm just going to tap this on. And you're gonna see it's gonna change the color just slightly and just really intensify it and give us moisture, which is important. Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette. I love this palette, like actually love it. I've used it to death. This is my second. So this one is really fantastic. Because I have the Nars palette, I'm gonna also incorporate the Afterglow palette because it's new and fun, and like that's exactly. And then also there was this older Nars palette that I was like, I'm gonna play with this because there's this really sparkly pink in it. So we're gonna just do kind of a little mixture and see what's up. So first thing, number one, tap out the concealer on your eyelids because we don't need that. Okay, so I'm gonna first start off with the shade Passion Fruit, and I'm going to mix it with this pink up here. So this has got some nice like pink pigment to it, obviously, and this Passion Fruit's just gonna dull it down a little bit. It's a little bit more of a mauve-y tone, which is exactly what we want. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna apply this all over the eye, like crease and lid shade. Just really like feathering this around. It does not need to be neat. Just a big fluffy brush is all you need, and just working that shade all over. Okay, so you really just have this kind of light pink wash all over the lids, which is all you really want. So I'm gonna dip into this brown shade right here. And then again, I'm going to mute it by mixing it in with that passion fruit shade. So again, I'll keep it all in the same color family. I'm gonna use the same brush, and all I'm gonna do is work this a little bit into the crease just to give the eyes a little bit of shape. I'm gonna keep this primarily on the outer corner, so like the crease, and then in the outer corner. But I'm using a big fluffy brush just so it's really well blended and soft. That's it, super simple. So now is the fun part. So we want to create some really beautiful sparkly kind of pink goodness. So I'm going to take this shade right here from this Nars palette. I'm going to pack this on the lid, and then I'm just going to press it on and really bring it to that inner corner. This is just going to give me all of the sparkly light pink goodness, and then bring it into the inner corner and just really press and pack that on. I love taking it right in that inner corner and bringing it right up. Just opens the eyes in such a beautiful way. Okay, and also because I'm annoying, we're gonna use that Lancome shade again. I just feel like it's just so good. So I'm gonna use it because it's just got a little bit of that purple, and it's just gonna give us a little bit more shimmer and shine. And I swear it just like amplifies anything that you put on the eye and just gives it the most gorgeous look. So we'll just stamp a little bit of that, bring in the inner corner, and bring it on the lid. And again, you can just also pop it on the brow bone. I think it's so pretty on the brow bone. And then legit, just take that big fluffy blending brush and blend everything together. And nothing is too contrasty where it's gonna get like muddy. So you literally can just like swirl this on your eye. Like it's such a beginner's easy look. And we're gonna grab just a small little creasy brush. We're gonna go back in. I'm gonna grab the passion fruit shade, mix it with that pink again, tap it off, and then just lightly run it along the lower lash line. Just want to keep everything super soft. That's why I'm using a little bit more of a bigger brush, just so I get a light smoke. And just have everything kind of like meet the outer corner, and you can just like blend underneath and then blend out here, just so it's like basically just a soft haze of shadow around the eye, but you can't tell like where it starts and stops. And then I'll just take a little combo of that sparkly pink and that like Lancome shade and just pop that in the inner corner. So pretty. Oh my god. Okay, so I can be super annoying, like I already knew that, but I'm gonna use this one palette for this one color. This dark brown in the Naked Reloaded palette is like such a game changer. It's so freaking good. It's the only shade I ever used for this kind of thing. So all I do is I take a little bit of this and I'm gonna stamp it like a liner. Just like really has amazing payoff. So it's just a really deep brown. I'm gonna stamp just a thin line, not even going all the way in, but because it blends so well, you don't even have to like taper it. It just like ends and it's like gorgeous. And then you can do the tiniest wing if you'd like, literally just kind of to lift the eye. We'll do the other side. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow done. I'm going to curl my lashes, apply mascara, and finish off the brows. And then shit, I think we're done. I kind of want to try that like putting your lashes underneath your natural lashes look, but I'm scared. So I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try putting the lashes underneath our natural lashes. Holy shit, I think I did it. Do I like this? I think that worked. Oh my god, it's cute. And then you just pinch. Oh, it feels weird. I can like feel it on my eyeballs. I think I can see it. I don't think I've done this right. This is fun. It also works really well for this look. Okay, I need to apply some Balm Lash Mascara. So I'm actually gonna use my Buxom one. Basically, it's the only one that doesn't smudge onto my lower lashes. Okay, so for brows, I wanna keep my brows super, super light because her brows are very light. Now I'm gonna take this Neutrogena pencil because it is a nice like warm blonde shade. So it's gonna keep my brows nice and light in color. I'm just gonna fill in with that guy. And for any of the spots I really have to cheat, I'm gonna use my little Anastasia Dip Brow in Blonde and just really kind of paint in those hairs. Just trying to keep my brows really light and feathered. And then really just make sure you're brushing to have the most soft blended look possible. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of my brow setter to hold my brow hairs in place. Why did I sing that? I don't know. I'm into this lash thing. This like worked quite well, damn. All right, and I think I just want a little bit of more coverage, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of a pressed powder and just kind of, number one, tap out the shine, but it's just gonna give me a little bit more coverage in the center of the face. Then I'm just gonna hit the inner corners with a little bit more of that Lancome shade just because it's so goddamn pretty and right under the brow bone. I feel like I could add more blush, but then it'd be like really pink. So if you want to add more blush, go for it. Damn, are we gonna add more blush? Shit, okay. Let's just friggin' do it, why not? All right, I'm gonna just mix the Orgasm blush with the Havana blush. That's gonna be way too much. And just hit it one more time. This look is all about that flush, so might as well. And then whatever's left over, just across the nose. Okay, now we're good. We're gonna finish off with the NYX Radiant Finish Setting Spray. So this will give us a nice glow. And then just tap everything in. But you, my dear, are ready for the runway. But here we have our final look. Alright guys, so there we have it. This is our final look. I honestly love how it came out. I just feel so kind of like pretty and like a springtime little fairy, which is like fun and cute. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to let me know what other videos you would like to see by using the comment box below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.